Okay, so obviously presidents have been competent in the past and they do a good job for the most part. One thing that I'd like to see is what's promised in elections to actually be carried out and followed through. A lot of times a lot of people have ideas, but they really don't follow through with them. What I want to do is present ideas that benefit students, not just that live near campus, on campus, but ones that come on the weekends, one that come during night classes, whatever it may be, what fits in their schedule, and follow through with those ideas. Like I said, IPFW is a growing university, so first thing would probably to kind of get student services to grow with the university, meaning extended library times, more activities in the Walp Student Center, make it more accessible, more fun for people to stay here past 5 o'clock, know that there's more activities going on in the later hours of the university, and just make it more accompanying to students. Specific examples, there's really none off the top of my head past, like I said, making student services more for the university, accessible.
Joe?
All right. Thank you, everybody. My name is Joe Menze. I'm running for student body president, along with these fine gentlemen back here. Before I begin, I want to thank the election board for hosting the event, you guys for staying after the food, and for all the candidates for showing up here. If I'm elected president, one thing I want to do that has been done this year, but I feel not enough, is we need to outreach to the students more so. Currently, IPSGA stays up in the second floor Walb, and students don't really know the functions of it. One thing that I've already started to do is hold fireside chats with the IPFW students. I actually have another one coming up this Tuesday at 1:30 in the Fireside Lounge. What I want to do is talk with students and see what they want to have their student government do for them, because that's who I'm working for when I get elected. I'm working for you. I want to take your guys' ideas and implement them when I'm elected, and I look forward to doing that next year. Thank you.
Thank you.
If there is any way we can organize so that I know that I would be interested in it if we can get a hold of organizations and see if they need any volunteer help and do a one-day thing, and then any IPFW students that want to help can. I know that the food banks, I can't think of the name of it, but they could use some help, and I think if we organize that, I think we could really make a difference in our community too.
One thing that I want to implement next year is a board of students to go out into the community and find charity events that need help, or charity organizations that need help. And I think it's a great idea to work with other student organizations and have us work on those events together. I think by doing that, we can not only help those people, but also help the IPFW name in the community. Currently, I think we do kind of have not the best image that we could, but that is one thing that I do want to implement next year. It's just a way to go out in the community and, like you said, help the people that need help.
What's your name? Jackie. Hi. We already have, I'm going to talk to you. We already have organizations on campus that do with volunteer work. There's different clubs. What I was thinking also is to get, not necessarily a board, but put someone in charge. Like, you can appoint positions as president within the IPFW community and sit on certain departments as well. But a little more organization would be needed. So I would either recommend going through the organizations that are chartered by the university, or personal plans, like I said, would be to appoint someone to a position where they can, be a collective resource within the university. Also, I know that there are collective resources from the department for opportunities. And like I said, I'd stick to what's already available to you in the university. So, and like I said, just having someone organize all those opportunities that are already good. And I believe we already have a very good image with the community with what we already do. I don't believe that it's bad or negative in any light.
One of the main objectives of the president is to appoint a lot of people to judicial court and various other committees and whatnot on campus. How are you going to find people that are actually really good at what they're doing and actually want to stay in those positions and actually work in those positions? Because a lot of times it seems like either they're committees that don't meet or that don't really need the students, or people give up on it after a little bit. How are you going to find people that aren't just your friends, that you're not just appointing to appoint someone?
The main thing would be is to get the word out. I don't believe that's stressed enough. With my experience, in the past year, with my experience, would be to, ask your friends, see who you might want to do within your small circle, but getting the word out, posting, using of the internet, social applications like Facebook would probably be the best way to get an idea of who would want to do the job. The thing is my whole gauge with whether they're into it or not, if someone is willing to take a job, not get paid for it, and do a service for the IPFW community, that would show interest, intent for them to do a job correctly. Now, whether they're qualified or not is something that would be seen over time with what job they're doing. With the positions that are available, like I said, it's going to be up to the individual, but yet keeping it open for hey, this position's available. If you're interested, come meet. We'll have a meeting, go over the position, go over what you exactly have to do. So they're just not, hey, buddy, could you fill this position for me since you're my friend? You're sort of interested, which is kind of what they do in the past.
Getting the word out to filling these positions is key. And I think that I'm not actually sure the last time the president has succeeded in filling every position that is available to be filled. And one way we need to do that is communication, getting the word out there, talking to students and letting them know the opportunities that are there for them to make a difference. When I held my last fireside chat, there were students there who did express an interest in holding some of these positions, and they didn't know they existed. So we have to do a better job at getting the word out there and bringing students in to the student government. Opening our doors up and bringing everybody in is key to making that happen.
What, in your opinion, is the role of student government on this campus, and in particular, then, what is your role as the president?
I think the role of student government, let me rephrase that. The role of student government is to work with the students and let them know of all the opportunities they have out here to help the students, to help the community. The role, my job as president, is to be your guys' voice to the administration. I think it's Article 5, Section 4, Part A. I am your representative to the administration and to the staff. That is my #1 job. When I'm elected, I work for you guys. The ideas that you guys want to see happen on this campus, it's my job to try and implement those, to speak with the people who can implement them. That's my job. I work for you guys.
To add to what Joe said, it would be to have an agenda based on what the students want. My job is to be a leader of student government and to stress what the students ask for, what they want from IPFW. You're, initially basically paying for a service. You're going to get a great education, and you want the experiences to go along with it, and you want the IPFW community to progress with you. You don't want things to stay the same from year 1 to year 4 or however long you're here. So his job of IPSGA is to take what the students need, complaints, praise, benefit, whatever they want from the IPFW community, and to implement those actions and stress them to the administration. Because it's going to be redundant if one student goes to administration saying that they have an issue that needs to be resolved or they want this on campus. But if you go to your IPSGA, it is our job to get that across the administration. This is needed. It's wanted by the students. Let's work with you to get it done. And that's what my job is, and that's, my job is to get them behind it.
So with time management, as far as time management goes, how can you effectively be a good student and also management and president is what I want to know.
Right now I'm taking 23 credit hours, passing all the classes, and I have good enough grades to run for the position. I also belong to 11 organizations on campus. With time management, it's key. I keep a schedule up to every 15 minutes of the day that I'm at school. It's been working. It gets stressful, but that's the thing. My work ethic speaks for itself. I'm involved within the community more than anyone else, I believe, the IPFW community, and honestly the Fort Wayne community. And my resume reflects it, and I would be happy to show the individual that resume. But that does lead to a problem of me sometimes spreading myself thin. What I'm going to do is lower my class range. I'm only signed up for 12 credit hours right now. Might pick up associates if I, for some reason don't win the position. But even then, if I don't win the position, I'm still going to do everything I promised in this campaign, and I've already started 2 months ago on doing it. So my time management's huge. It's very important, but I can succeed. And like I said, I have the resume to prove it.
Thank you. I too am taking a full credit load, studying for the LSATs, taking online classes, involved in organizations, work part-time, and next semester, because I am a senior, I only have to take 7 credits. So I will have more than enough time to be involved in IPSGA and fulfill my duties as president. And also, if they do ever bump heads, I have a team of people behind me who might be able to relieve me of a duty, and I can relieve them of a duty if it ever gets to the point where they cannot do it. Because no matter what, we're going to make sure you guys are taken care of first. If you guys elect us, that starts to take precedent, or that starts to take priority. Now, of course, it's not going to eclipse grades. That's always important, always the first priority. But you guys are number one as well, the students of IPFW.
Thank you. Give them a round of applause, please. Thank you.